Hey man, we speaking on all the stuff that's been going on, bro. But mainly we speaking on this lady that got unalived by these ICE agent officers. It's becoming a trending tragedy amongst these shootings and unaliving people in these cars. Not just this, I'm talking about overall. Mind you what I said, you like, what is he talking about? It's coming a trending tragedy because of what they do. And they get away with it. These officers knowing that they, bottom line, we gonna look at this together. We're gonna look at it together. And then I'm gonna speak though. But mind you, I want you to be mindful of this. And this is real. A lot of these officers involved shooting with people in the car because some of these officers point their gun at them. The officers, they want to apprehend you. They'll point their gun at that front windshield, woo-woo. And some people you don't know, they don't know if you robber, they don't know what you is. They smash on it to try to get away. Some people be out of fear, out of panic. They hit the gas to try to get away. So now the officer, he trying to run me fear. He open up on the car. This has been ongoing situations in the police department. I just say in the law enforcement department. You know what I mean? A lot of different cases. You know what I mean? And then that's what they use. The self-defense tactic is they try to assault me. They try to run over me with the car. You know what I mean? Man. But we gonna watch this. We gonna watch this together. We'll watch it together right now.
The ICE agent who opened fire in Minneapolis Wednesday was dragged 100 yards by an illegal migrant in Minnesota last year after his arm was trapped inside the vehicle during a traffic stop, the Post can reveal. Resurfaced ring camera footage originally obtained by CBS WCCO reveals what happened during the incident, which happened on June 17th in Bloomington, Minnesota.
In this video, you can see the driver take off with the agent hanging from the car, dragging him 300 feet through front yards.
The attack on the officer happened as ICE agents conducted a traffic stop on Roberto Carlos Munoz, an illegal immigrant from Guatemala with a lengthy rap sheet. Munoz refused to exit his vehicle when officers approached his car, and the officer broke the back window in order to open the vehicle from the inside. The suspect then sped away with the ICE agent's arm caught inside. The agent was hospitalized with significant injuries to his arm and hand, requiring 33 stitches, but made a full recovery. Munoz was arrested and charged with assaulting the officer and was convicted by a federal judge last month. On January 7th, the ICE agent in question opened fire on Renee Nicole Good, killing her. Footage from the incident captured her SUV idling across a residential street where ICE agents were conducting an immigration operation when an officer approached her door and ordered her out. She then reversed briefly, then began to drive while turning to her right, prompting the agent who had moved in front of the car to jump out of the way and fire 3 shots into the...
That right there, it upsets me to see. You shot directly into the windshield. You had a chance to just get out of her way. Let her go. You wasn't directly in front of the car. You was basically like on the corner of the side. You wasn't in harm's way. You could have just easily moved out the way. If anything, you could have just shot in the door. You shot from the corner and hit the window, striking her in the head or torso. Man, you killed her instantly, bro. This sad, bro. And now y'all gonna justify this? You know? So my thing of it is, the way these agents, when they showed the incident at first, I didn't know nothing about that. So this is the agent, and I guess he got 2 under his belt. It's sad. Or they just speaking overall agents, but we have to go back and look. But at the same time, bro, this what they do, bro. They know what they gonna do. They know that's why so many people are done alive. Cause they gonna stand in front of that car. As soon as you move that car, they train for this, bro. They go and they talk about this. They know the strategy. They know the tragedy. They know it. They know it. They know they probably practice. They practice on just getting the kill, but doing it justifiably. You know what I mean? They got classes, bro. And they cover up everything, bro. Too much is happening. The other incident just happened a few days ago. There's too much just happening. Too much is happening, bro. And it seemed like to me, they holding these people accountable. Oh, you don't want to go back over here. You want to give us a problem. We just going to execute you. You want to give us a problem. We're not going to play them with you. We're going to execute you. And we're going to put our story amongst it. We're going to write it up how we want to write it up, because there's been so much corruption in the police department for years. It don't stop right here. And they're going to cover it up. You know what I mean? Two wrongs don't make a right. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Man, you clear as day. You know? My condolences to her family, man. My condolences to her family and to her, all her family. Kids, I know they all. Man, my condolences, man.
Prompting the agent who had moved in front of the car to jump out of the way and fire 3 shots into the windshield and then the window as it passed. DHS Secretary Kristi Noem said the officer, a 10-year veteran of the agency, had acted in self-defense and was justified in opening fire, and that Good was a part of a mob of agitators attempting to thwart ICE's efforts in enforcing President Trump's immigration crackdown. The shooting poured gasoline on the long smoldering tensions between federal immigration agents and protesters who have fought back, at times violently, against the presence of agencies like ICE enforcing the law in their community.
And they always got to throw something in there to make it look that bad. You know what I mean? To make it look like their side is was abiding by the law, this and this and that. This lady tried to hit this man. He jumped in front of this and this and that. It's sad, man. But I'm quite sure I seen something else. The DA is gonna bring charges against him. They can't deny it. He not gonna get immunity for that. He not gonna get no immunity for that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Too much of this going on. All this behind Trump, man. You know, but I don't like the killing about it, bro. You know what I mean? I don't like the unaliving people, bro. You know, somewhere along down the line, this has to stop, man. It has to stop. You murdered that woman, bro. You murdered that woman in cold blood because you had the right. You wasn't in front of the truck. I can see if you were direct. She didn't even hit you. You know what I mean? And then the thing of it is, you're a human body. Why would you keep getting in front of a car? If they fuel you, whatever, what right give you to keep you putting your life in danger anyway? You know what I'm saying? Suppose you ain't able to get there. Now you hurt. She go through there. They still gonna shoot the car. Man, come on, bro. You shouldn't have been in front of that car. You should have let that lady go. Y'all could have called her down the street or whatever, where she still could have been living, man. You could have waited till she went to her resident, bro. You know, y'all know about it. You got her car. You got her address. You know where she going. You didn't have to unalive her, bro. You know, so y'all be careful. Whoever else they looking for, y'all be careful out there, man. It's sad, man. And what else I wanted to say, because that's what they do, man. That's their tactics, bro. Sad, man.